Sure. All right.
Yeah, it's not Guinness. It's black beer. Just saying.
Guinness. All right.
It must be Guinness black milk. Ting.
All right. 2, 3, and... Hey everybody, Shane here. Welcome to the Lunar Weekly AstroCat Preview.
I'm here too. I'm Carrie. Hi, guys.
Okay, stuck right on her. Okay. Okay, hey, we got a good signal though, so let's do this again, okay?
Okay.
Hey everybody, Shane here.
And I'm Carrie.
All right, so welcome to the Lunar Weekly AstroCat Preview. It's time to concentrate and focus. Intentions set are intentions well met.
Something is in the air. I'm blaming Jupiter and Aries, okay? There's like this restless feeling. It's going to be really apparent this week.
Maybe it's the shifting of the hours here in the United States. I feel like we're going to be up longer and working on things we have yet to learn.
Ooh, we did some of that last night. We're recording on the very beginning of this week, Sunday, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
But wait a second. Say that again. I just got like diverted. Say that
That's
again.
okay. You can always go to the thing and
Yeah.
say, look, cats. And there's no cats because one just walked that way. So that's what you
But
can always do. You go, look, cats. Look, we're working on things that we have yet to learn.
Yeah, okay. So doesn't Stella say you're kind of contradicting yourself there? You said you know everything that you need. Now you just have to do it.
Well, I changed my mind. I had a few days off and I was able to identify a few more things that I would like to change up.
Okay.
Most of them are technical in nature.
Okay. Fair enough. So learn this week and start putting all that stuff into action sometime over the next weekend when Mercury enters Aries. That's going to be your time to implement new tech.
Yeah, it's kind of jumping the gun. Yeah, I think it has to do more with Jupiter in Aries, where Jupiter is that ruler of Sagittarius, and where Sagittarius is that learning and exploring and stuff like that. So this is going to lead us to something we like to call...
What to watch out for?
What? That's not what it says.
The boat is rocking, is
Oh,
rocking,
right.
is rocking.
Good.
Why is the boat rocking?
Well, there was a big bank failure in the United States on Friday.
Ouch.
Hopefully it hasn't affected anyone listening. I'm constantly surprised when these types of events happen. You know, earthquakes, bank failures, stuff like that. I rewind the tapes and see what I said or wrote. I even have last week's card pull saved.
Yeah, you showed me some of that when we recorded the audio. That
Mhm.
was good. You know, I suppose I should do the same and kind of reflect on the week too, like a little more often. Work that into the regimen that I've been talking about all morning, that we've been discussing all morning off camera. So, what did you find when you saved all that stuff and reflected back?
Well, I say that specifically on Friday that changes are coming and that our job is to focus on the things that we can control, like our own creative output.
Yeah.
That stuff is external. Protect yourself and your family.
Mm-hmm.
Don't leave candles unlit.
Hopefully
I
that should
do say that changes
Wait.
are in technology are coming. I guess that we need to take that literally.
the technological changes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You just messed me up with it. Don't leave candles unlit.
Well, that's just to protect yourself. That's a form of protection.
So you mean light the candles, or
Light
your
the candles, yes. Don't
Okay.
leave candles unlit.
Oh,
Light
God.
those candles.
The first time we went through this, I thought you were saying don't don't leave a lit candle behind, like don't immolate the house.
Mm. Don't
But
leave,
no, it was
don't
much
leave your
more
candles
specific
unlit.
and much wishier. Don't leave candles unlit. Utilize them.
Yes, you got to.
Nice,
You got
nice,
to,
nice.
You know.
So anyway, daylight savings.
Yeah, I know. It's like broad daylight and it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon already or something stupid like that. So
I know.
anyway, I just wish it would stay standard time, but we're not
I
going to
know.
discuss that.
It's really no wonder it's so
No.
messed up and you just like it.
Mhm.
What are we going to discuss then?
Okay, so what we're going to talk about this week is the coming week. This coming week, starting with today, is a week of preparation.
Sounds good. I
Tech-
like that.
Tech-wise and otherwise, otherwise. This is the week for your inner nerd to find out how to address things that have been bothering you.
Thank God. Is this just for us though? People like us?
No, it's not just for us. It's not. It doesn't have to do with people that have web applications or something that needs updated, or specific things like, say, like if you're a musician and you want to upgrade something with your music, or you don't understand why something's not happening, or you want to know the ins and outs workings of a compressor.
Any of the
like
obnoxious
that.
little technological things that have been banging your head against the wall.
Yes, exactly. Look
Okay.
no further than my dead Chromebook, or perhaps the car.
Ugh.
You know.
I'd rather not. Stuff breaks. We gotta have a plan.
And not everyone can prepare for that, though.
Yeah, there's
You
not
know?
always a way to prepare.
Yeah,
It's
I
true.
mean, look at this bank thing.
Yeah.
Bad for venture capitalists and big institutions.
How you gonna fix your car if your bank fails, man? That's gonna suck.
Well, no, I mean, it's not your bank, though.
Yeah,
It's a
but
different
yeah,
bank.
yeah.
There was only one or two offices around here. They were both in Boston.
So nothing for us to be concerned with then, people like us? Nothing to do with us and our need to upgrade the way we deliver our content?
Unfortunately, these bank things and stuff like that always trickle down.
Well, that's
You're
kind of...
certainly going to feel it in your 401k,
Yeah.
It's going to affect everyone indirectly.
Oh, more good news. Seriously, though, what is that going to have to do with our relationship to technology, though?
Well, is it not up to us to do the best we can with our side hustles? This is how we insulate ourselves from these things,
No,
we have more things coming in. We have less things to worry about, like one big event like that, okay?
Right, I was ready to react like, oh my God, the world's exploding and you're talking to me about my side hustle? How am I supposed to focus on my side hustle? Oh, right, that's supposed to be the shield. Reinforce your shield.
It is. This is the seasonally appropriate way to level up.
Yeah, level up. Oh, heck yes, level up. Video gaming technology. Terminology, wow.
All those logis in there.
Yes, lots of
Got
logis.
logied in your brain.
Logis? It did logied in my brain.
Mhm.
Oh my God, what else can I trip over? Anyways, yes, video game terminology. That's speaking my language. And you threw in the correct usage of the contraction you are.
Yes, you are.
Fantastic.
Exactly. So remember when we used to stay up late for video gaming purposes?
Yeah.
Online gaming purposes?
Yeah. Thanks, Blizzard Entertainment. That was like 15 years ago. I have to be up by 5 a.m. now. I mean, I've been earlier, but ideally 4:30 is kind of a good wake-up time if we can get back into a good routine, walking in the morning.
Look, while other folks may have similar experiences, okay? You may have been a late, a night owl, a little bit of a late bird as opposed to an early bird. But now, this is the week to get back to burning a little bit of the midnight oil.
I did burn the midnight oil last night like a crazy person.
Mm-hmm.
I had morning bird and I had like midnight bird. There was no midday bird. Midday bird was like crosses against the eyes, done.
Yep.
Yeah, it was just
Mhm.
morning and midnight. Yeah, midnight oil, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You just kind of make yourself sound really old.
No, I think it was sounding anachronistic. All right,
Ooh,
folks.
anachronistic.
Folks should take time to research and identify what they need to bring things up to the next level, okay?
Next level, huh? Well, that's easy. You gotta beat the boss.
Oh, well, what was the toughest boss from your childhood Sega days, huh?
Mother Brain.
Mother Brain.
I mean, that's the most memorable because in all the Phantasy Star series, that was my jam.
Okay, so.
So what does that have to do with anything?
How'd you beat the boss?
Well, I mean, like you have to have a good healer. It's really just like learning patterns and coming up with a strategy. But I mean, to be fair, I did have a reset button and I could save the game if things were going foul. This is real life, though. Like how's your real life?
Well, the same thing applies here. Okay, what are your goals? What is your approach? Goals, approach. How can you close the gap between the two?
I mean, I guess it's not like we're gonna die, technically.
No, but you've got to close the gap between the two. So how are you going to close the gap between the two? By learning the patterns and coming up with strategies.
Ooh.
Okay?
Oh. But you don't mean for me to answer that right now, do you? Because, like, there's not enough time for me to dig into those thoughts and details unless we're making a video that's going to be like an hour long now.
Okay, but everybody needs to think about these things. Your goals, your strategies. That's going to bring you between what you're at, okay? I'm talking here to all the entrepreneurs out there. If you're creative, you're an entrepreneur.
Automatically.
One of us. We're slightly different, though, because a lot of people, they're going through different things. You might be writing your own code and stuff like that. You might be a WordPress person. You just don't know, do you? We wrote the code for our own website. But, hey, this is where we're going to be approaching something different. We're going to do some changes to the code, perhaps, and making it more user-friendly.
And so what if somebody watching, listening doesn't consider themselves a creative? Everybody is creative. Listen, all right? But for those who don't consider themselves creative or aren't an entrepreneur, what about them?
Enjoy the week. Tuesday's going to be relaxing. Friday is St. Patty's Day. You know what that means. Work will be easy flowing and not very challenging. New processes are constantly being reviewed.
But content creators, producers, and artists will all need to address these technical questions.
These are opportunities. Insight into how we expand your reach, into how to expand your reach. Insight into how to expand your reach through better engagement. You know what we are creating.
We know
what we are creating.
Do we?
No, you know what you're creating.
Yes.
We know what we are creating.
Yes.
Now we can afford to spend a few days looking for ways to update the way we present our work.
Nice.
Look at other offerings and see what resonates with you.
Yeah.
On to the flow.
I like that planning period stuff. I really do. That's me all the way. So Sunday, and the moon is in Scorpio all day long. Can you believe? Do you believe? Ask them. They'll tell you. The color is a black rising chart arrow. And the key word is feedback. Can you make the feedback noise?
Yeah. Okay.
Gather your tribe, your posse, your coven, or your friends. That's what you want to call them. Today is the day to manifest the good things that you are willing to work for. You gotta be willing to work for them. Find it. Speak the words and employ the tools. Like those. Don't be leaving those candles unlit. Utilize them. Release something.
Monday in the moon in Scorpio goes void, of course, at 2:58 in the morning and enters Sagittarius at 3:21, also in the morning. This is a day that is meant to be a down day. Recovery is what is mostly needed here. The color is red-violet, and the keyword is la-di-da.
La-di-da.
Today is a focused moon. It's rather remarkable for its lack of focus, really.
Yeah, focused and la-di-da. Huh.
Yeah, it's in Sagittarius.
Oh,
It will fly by, fantasize about a tropical location, or possibly living in a foreign country. Love everything and commit to nothing.
All right. Tuesday, and the moon in Sagittarius enters the fourth quarter. The night owl streak begins today. I hopped on it early, oops. What seems challenging today are merely the mental cobwebs of the Pisces season. Pisces seasoning? Fish seasoning? I don't know. What seems challenging today are my words. Getting the words out of my mouth. Direct action and thinking on Tuesday can lead us down a twisting, turning path, not unlike most shortcuts. Kind of wind up sucking.
Or this presentation.
Today's color is puce, and the key word is traffic. There isn't much of a night owl left in either of us right now. Like, we got to get up too early for that nonsense. So I suppose we need to work on our evening projects a bit earlier. Get that walk in, get things moving, get a little momentum going so that we can learn new things, and learning new things is always good.
And cats are running through here like crazy.
Yeah, we gotta see cat owners. We gotta just live our lives opening the doors for cats.
Dog and Sirius just came traipsing through, doppelganger. All right, so Wednesday in the moon in Sagittarius goes void, of course, at 4:50 a.m. and enters Capricorn at 8:06. There's a new realization out there kicking around. Some cross-pollination may be necessary.
Sounds good.
These are called affiliates. All right, today's color is black and gold, like a boom sauce can, or maybe the Bruins. And the key word is seen.
Seen, S-C-E-N-E, not seen.
Right, or
seen.
Pleistocene.
Listazine, yeah!
That's where it's from.
Yeah!
Listen to the daily.
Listazine!
Listen to the daily. This is from Wednesday, okay?
Oh, by the way, I woke up as Caposaurus.
Okay, so go experimental. Last night was fun, but tonight is too important to skip out on, okay?
All right.
You know, like don't go to bed early or anything like that. Don't be lame. Make it a working evening.
Okay, get yourself ready Wednesday night to, do that thing. Thursday, and the moon is in Capricorn all day long. Okay, so you're working hard preceding like the all-day Capricorn, as we're just into Capricorn. So the waning moon squares are going to empower this day. Squares are in charge today. Just look at the news. It's not going to be about money. It's all about freedom. The color is emerging plant life, and the key word is responsibility. Guess this is going to be our day for considering how much we're going to arrange our finances, in what ways, and should be much more exciting than that, but don't be fooled. It's time to get serious about our personal business.
So Friday, and the moon is in Capricorn, and it's void of course at 10:14 in the morning. It enters Aquarius at 10:25. How much do you need to be free? Do the calculations this morning.
Sirius needs to be free.
Spend the rest of the day contemplating how you can get there. Okay? Today's color is green, and the keyword is fiddle. St. Patrick's Day on a Friday? Oh boy, woohoo! Focus on money in the morning. It changes to that set income stream in the afternoon. Notice those are both green themes. Natural caution takes over tonight, however.
All right. Saturday, the moon is in Aquarius all day long. Today is a great day for just about anything, provided you weren't stupid the night before and you don't wake up hungover. Wow. I can't words today. I really can't. Why do I insist on trying to... Anyways, there is a can-do feeling in the air on Saturday surrounding projects. You're going to be able to intellectualize metaphysical things like symbols, signs, and dailyastrocat.com. The color is clear quartz, and the key word is Eureka! I said Eureka, clearly! Eureka! All of the elements must be recognized today. Bring forth your best effort and avoid irrelevant projects or tangents.
Indeed. And that brings us to our section called
Magical Days for the Pursuit of Things. That's
right.
Best days. So the best day for love?
It's Tuesday. It's just playful enough to be fun and engaging.
All right. The best day for business?
Thursday. This subject is as dry as a fast food chicken sandwich.
Oh, the business?
Make art instead, okay?
All right. We'll make art your business. That's the only way to make it juicy. So the best day for health?
It's Sunday.
Oh, it's Sunday.
Seriously.
The day we're recording.
Change in time. Trigger some better habits. Get that walk in like we did
right.
earlier.
Yeah, we actually did just before.
Work out some stuff,
Yeah, some head stuff, some physical stuff, whatever it is.
That's the next part too.
And the best day for transformation
is also Sunday.
The day we're recording.
Don't underestimate the power of communicating with each other or with your supporters. Okay?
With anybody. Or with your potential affiliates.
Communication is the key, okay? Because that is going to drive us into that change that we're talking about for this week in the learning. Thank you all for joining us. We get to do this all together. Do all the nice things below. Like, follow, and hit the bell for notifications.
Show us that love. Talk to us. We want to know how your week is going. Did you work your magic? I bet you did somewhere. Think about it. Feed us some feedback. Remember, it's daily-astrocat.com by Stella on Facebook.
Even after doing this for 5 years, coming up on 6, it's still a process. And
it is.
Every week is new.
Yeah.
So we have to approach it that way in order for us to be motivated and up for it and just to get this stuff out there. This week is a little bit of a failing. This is being done on a Sunday afternoon. However, what we do learn from all of this is that it takes us both together to do this.
Yeah.
So, this week here is going to be transformational because you're going to be able to identify some things that you will need to do to increase your reach and your engagement with people that may be following you or you may be creating for, or maybe even you're just talking to people in general. And you're just going to be like, hey, you know what? I think I figured this out, and now I can do this better. Okay.
For example, personally, I'm on a furlough for the next 2 weeks, which on one end is extraordinarily terrifying because I need to have regimens, schedules, everything worked out. We actually talked last night about how, okay, there's this like little app where you can just learn, where you can begin to learn coding, and it just, it's like a language introductory kind of thing and that kind of process. I also happen to really be interested in linguistics, and that's something that just sparks my brain. So it's like, oh my God, I could learn coding and I could learn another language.
You never know.
So
All
that's
right.
a way to just set up the week so I don't like go nuts.
Right. Now, what we got to do is we got to figure out what areas we need to work on and what we're going to be learning, okay?
Yeah.
And that's a perfect example for that because we're going to learn that stuff and we'll be implementing those changes in the following week.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So this week is all about learning the changes and what we got to do to tweak it. And it's going to be a good ride. All right.
So
That's all we have for you. Have a happy Astro week.
happy
Astro
AstroCatting.
Didn't work.